Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Maureen Atru. I'm a food, family and lifestyle vlogger. I live in the UK. I'm a Nigerian. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. And if you're a returning subscriber, oh my goodness, I don't know how to welcome you. I just want to say I love you. Thank you for stopping by. So you guys, today's video is a morning routine, what I do with my newborn, even though this is not what we do every day, but this is mostly what we do. Yeah. So you guys, at this time my husband had woken up and left for work because he usually leaves very early at 5:30. So I'm just here trying to change the baby's diaper because he wakes up like 3 times, and he had woken up, and I just changed his diaper, cleaned him up and put him back in his bed. Okay, guys, I forgot to say that I had already fed him, because anytime I get up and pick him up, I always feed him before changing his diaper. So, you guys, I put him in his cot, and he was crying so much and didn't want to sleep there. So I had to bring him back to my bed. This is what we do some days. So in my bed, we had to go back to sleep. I held him and we went back to sleep, and then woke up at 7:30 when the day is already bright. So you guys, if you're new to my channel, I have a toddler who is 2 years old, and I also have a 5-year-old daughter. And my little boy is the first person that wakes up at 7:30, and once he wakes up and comes into my room, the first thing he'll demand is food. He loves Cerelac, so I had come down and met some Cerelac for him, and then I went upstairs and picked up my baby because the day I started, at this time I hadn't, started using any baby monitor. So I picked him up and brought him downstairs, put him on the mat. That's the mat I use whenever I'm in the living room. Right now it's just permanent. I leave it downstairs because we spend a lot of time downstairs. So I put him there in that mat to sleep. You guys, that mat is just, the baby play mat. I had removed all the accessories. The one I'll put a link. I'll put a picture of it, for you guys to see what it is like. So I had removed all the fancy things and the play things, and I'm using it as a mat. So right now, baby is there while I come feed my little man who is very hungry, always very hungry in the morning, you guys. Okay, guys, actually, my little boy, at this age, he can feed himself. He can pick up his food and put in his mouth. Even this cereal that I'm feeding him with, he can actually feed himself, but he will make a total mess. So I just like to, feed him when it comes to cereal, just to make sure that I don't have too much to clean. Yeah. So after feeding my 2-year-old, I just quickly changed up his diaper. At this point, Kaima is awake. She covered herself, and my baby is sleeping. But you guys, once is every 3 hours, my baby will start making little cries. So I don't really usually wait for him to start crying for food. I just, time it. Once it's 3 hours after feed, I'll pick him up and give him food. So, I brought out the breast milk that I had started pumping like about 30 minutes ago, and it wasn't just, I knew it wasn't going to be enough. I had to take out some that I already saved in the freezer, in the fridge. I got that yesterday. So you guys, feeding time is just such a bonding time for I am my newborn Kenerium Chukwu. He loves his breast milk so much. Initially we were trying formula feeding with breast milk, but he totally rejected all the formulas that I've been giving him, and I tried. So I just had to go back to feeding him with just breast milk. So because I try as much as I can to produce milk, I make sure I save so much so that sometimes I feed him in the bottle. I don't want him to only latch on the breast milk. I want him to also get used to feeding from the bottle, so that whenever I'm not around or his father can also feed him when I'm resting or doing something else. I usually let Kaima and Obi watch the cartoon just to distract them a little bit from the baby, because they are so obsessed with him. They always want to carry him. Kaima wants to give a cuddle. Obi wants to give a peck, you know. They like to be all over him. So this is how much he finished right now. Like, he always finishes this on almost all the time. This is about 4 ounces of milk, about 120 ml. And then after that, I'll just, get him to burp and change him up again. And usually he'll go to sleep, but this time he just didn't want to. So I had to wrap him up because the other children need to have breakfast. So I wrapped him up and I took him into the kitchen to get breakfast for Kaima and Obi. So because the baby wrap is very warm and very cozy for him, he sleeps faster whenever I wrap him up. So once he slept off, I brought him back and then got breakfast ready for the other children, for Kaima and Obi. So this is what breakfast looks like. This is egg with vegetables, onions and tomatoes, and I have my bread toasted. I have a cup of milk here, but to be honest, these days I don't know what taking milk without Milo is like. So I love to add a little Milo, and I'm going to go off and have breakfast right now. So you guys, these days I honestly don't have the luxury of sitting down and enjoying my food so much like I used to, because of my newborn and my kids. And let me know in the comment section, if you're a new mom, how do you do it? Like, when do you really have that time during the day, especially in the mornings? When do you really have that time to enjoy your food? Because I honestly do not have that time to really enjoy my food so well and all alone. So baby's crying. I had to pick him up and sit down to eat. After eating, it's feeding time again because he is hungry, like he is a foodie, just like his mom. So breastfeeding is one thing that takes us a lot of time. My son can breastfeed for 1 hour, sometimes 1 hour, about some minutes. So while breastfeeding, I could just take that time to make some calls, go through my phone, and also chat with my other children. So after breastfeeding, we'll just go ahead and I'll give him to the children. They'll bond with him while I go into the kitchen and do some other little things that I need to do. And then the next thing is to go for a shower. Casey loves his shower, even though sometimes he cries. Hey, Casey. Hey, little man. So these days, bathing is just a must. Like, we do it morning and evenings because the weather is so hot. If I don't do it that way, he wouldn't really sleep very well. But I try as much as I can to use warm water. And then I moisturize the skin with the coconut oil. And you guys, my baby loves this bicycle crunches so much. So I take my time, moisturize his feet and all his body, and then I do the bicycle crunches for him. He enjoys it. It relaxes him so much. And after that, you guys, baby boy will just go to sleep. He always goes to falls asleep after every bath, especially when it's a very warm bath. So when he falls asleep, that's the time I'll now take to go, arrange my room, give Kaima and Obi a shower or get them ready to start up their day, and also go and take a shower. So you guys, this is just it about our morning routine. Thank you so much for watching. Please, in the comment section, let me know what your morning routines are like. Yeah, let me know in the comment section. So yeah, thank you so much guys for watching. Please do give this video a thumbs up and send a comment, share this video to family, to friends, and I'll see you guys in another video. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Be a part of this family. Love you guys and see you guys in another video. Bye guys.